Good morning, everybody. I hope you're doing fantastically well. It is Connor. Where are we? We're back in the car, of course we are. Listen, did I rhyme there? I'm a poet and I don't even know it. No, listen, we're back in the car. Circumstances happen, don't they? And I'm back here. I hope you're enjoying the space, the lovely seats, the upholstery. I hope everything is really, it fits with you this morning. It's a gloomy day. It's an awful gloomy day, so stick with me. I'll try energise. I'll try and make you feel a little bit better if you're feeling a bit down in the dumps. Let's get on with some Leeds news. Towards the back end of this video, we're going to talk about Everton, so stay tuned for that. This is going to be sort of a slash Everton preview, as I say. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Loads of you are commenting. Loads of you. I'm getting about 250 comments per video. So make sure you stick your comment in there. I want to know what you're saying. I read every single comment. Also, like the video, guys. It gives me an indication that you enjoy the rumour. And if you're not already, subscribe to the channel. 61% of you aren't subscribed. Come on. Do us a solid. Josh Brownhill. Sounds like I'm going down the Ryan Kent way here, because I always talk about him at sort of Bristol City. You know, Brownhill, also been at Bristol City. Ryan Kent, Bristol City. Then you think, where else have they been? They've both been at Barnsley. So, yeah, they have the same trajectory. So I'm going to talk about his time at Bristol, his time at Barnsley. Listen, I've seen Josh Brownhill play live a couple of times, and the reason I bring him up is because Leeds are apparently interested and in discussions with Burnley, according to two outlets this morning, as an alternative to Lewis O'Brien. And we'll get onto that in a little bit, but Josh Brownhill's a brilliant player. He's tenacious, he's determined, he's very, very aggressive, but in sort of a measured way, very sort of Calvin Phillips-esque in that way. And someone like Josh Brownhill would be a very, very good player to bring in. As I say, I remember him at Barnsley when I used to, go every now and again with my mate, and he was just an excellent player, a really, really good player, really good on the ball, an enforcer in the midfield, and someone who we've not had that style of player in so long. I can't remember. Let me know in the comment section below who you would sort of class as an enforcer. We've got Calvin there in the deep line role, of course, but just in that central midfield, I don't know who, but a really, really talented player, someone who's very good off the ball, a real hard worker, and I don't think Burnley will let him go for cheap. West Ham are also keen, but keep tabs on this one. 15 million apparently is the price. Talking about Lewis O'Brien. Do we need Lewis O'Brien? A report this morning has said that, do Leeds United need Lewis O'Brien? We've got Lewis Bate there in the waiting, in the ready to come through. The pathway's there. It's ready to come into this Leeds United side. A very similar player to Lewis O'Brien in terms of going deep, having the ball. Someone who in the youth product was Chelsea captain. Chelsea were the top of the youth products. Didn't want to continue at Chelsea because he didn't see a way forward. Wanted to get into the first team in the next couple of years. So moved to Leeds United. We sold him the project, as we do with every other youngster. And that's why we've got such an incredible under-23 setup, which has seen us already smash Manchester City 4-0 away. So someone like Lewis Bate, are Leeds even looking at Lewis O'Brien? We don't even know. Obviously, at Leeds United Live, we've not even heard an update there. But according to several other reports, Leeds are progressing, and it looks like medicals have been spoken about, etc., etc. But he would be able to go for someone like Lewis O'Brien. The technicalities are there, 100%. Him on the ball, him off the ball. But when you've got someone like Lewis Bate, who isn't far away from the first team, what would you do? Let me know in the comment section below, because Lewis Bate is a very, very similar player, younger, and has much more time to develop within this system. Leo Hjelde from Celtic. It looks like the deal is going to be done imminently, according to Graham Smythe, according to multiple sources. So that's great. The under-23 will be linking up with the rest of the Mark Jackson squad very, very soon. That could be done, apparently, in the next week. Ozan Tufan, The Athletic are reporting that Watford are in talks with a central midfielder. We spoke about him on the Rumour Mill. He's a central midfielder who plays football in Turkey. 63 caps for his national side. Played at Euro 2020. And apparently the president at his club at this moment in time has said that he wouldn't sell Tufan for anything less than 18 million. 37 appearances, 10 assists and 6 goals. And the Athletic have reported that Leeds do retain interest, but he is speaking to Watford at this moment in time. Noel Whelan has come out and said, youngsters, tick. Right people, tick. They look after people, tick, and that sort of links in with the right people chat. He's spoken about Leeds being a special club. There needs to be more positivity, in my opinion, right now around Leeds United, and that's coming from me. I review the games. I feel like I criticise when individuals need to be criticised. I'll never abuse players, but at the same time, there needs to be a level of positivity. I've still got that with Leeds. I think we'll have a cracking season. Performances weren't good at the weekend. They weren't good. They weren't up to scratch in terms of individuals, certain standards, but We have 37 games left. 37 games to prove how good we are. The game isn't done by a performance against Manchester United and a poor one at that. So it's great that Noel Whelan's coming out and he's saying that he's in awe of this Leeds side. You know, it looks like we're looking to tie down Patrick Bamford till 2023, according to several reports. We've tied down Illan Meslier to 2026 amid interest of top European clubs, PSG and Bayern Munich. Leeds are in a really, really good place. The additions are always going to be a problem with Leeds. They've always been a problem since the start. When I've been doing the room mill, all you guys do is comment in the section below and say Leeds need so-and-so, Leeds need so-and-so, Leeds need so-and-so. And I agree. I think Leeds have to get 2 bodies in, personally. I think just in terms of depth and coming off the bench. But with a fully fit Leeds United squad, it does rely on a fully fit Leeds United squad. But with a fully fit Leeds United squad, the squad isn't in too bad a shape. And what's the expectation? This is what you've got to do. You know, we need two more players in. For what? Let me know in the comment section below. Is that to stay up? Or is that to reach 7th? You know, what are people's expectations? Let me know in the comment section below. My expectation, I've said it before, got called crazy. Don't know why. Suddenly everyone's thinking that now. But I said 13th. I think that's respectable. I think it'll be a brilliant end to Leeds United. But what are your expectations this season? Let me know in the comment section below. And when we're talking about expectations, Everton this weekend, great club, great fans, great people. I know a lot of Everton fans myself. It's going to be a tough game. A lot of Leeds fans, I think, because it's. I mean, I'm going as well. If you're going to be there, I'm in the East Stand Upper. Be great to see you there. But a lot of people are writing this one off. It's a Leeds win automatically. A little bit of dose of reality. Rafa Benitez, defensively sound manager. They came to Ellen Road last year. They sat in after breaking forward and scoring 2 sort of counter-attacking goals. It's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a really, really tough game for Leeds United. As I said, they're going to sit in. They're going to look to hit us on the counter-attack. They're going to get the ball out to Damari Gray and Josh Townsend. Those 2 were bought for specific reasons. Very, very specific reasons. I've already spoke to Elliot Bretland of the Liverpool Echo, and Elliot has told me that essentially they are going to be a side who are going to get the ball out to the wings. They're going to cross it in. And I said to Elliot as well, I wanted to ask him about what it's going to be like. Is it better coming up against an Ancelotti side or a Benitez side? He said that it's going to be more advantageous for you guys coming up against an Ancelotti side because there wasn't really a plan with Ancelotti. It might have been a little bit passive. With Benitez, you know what you're getting. You're getting a really defensively strong rear guard, and also what you're going to get is some really sort of dangerous counter-attacks, and I think that's what Leeds are going to have to face. Obviously, Leeds are not great sitting inside who essentially play a low block, and that's what you're going to get with Benitez's side, which has always been a problem for Leeds. You know, from the Championship upwards, that's always been a problem for Leeds United. So we're going to have to pick the lot. And we've got Marcelo Bielsa's press conference today, which should be interesting. We're going to hear news about Diego Llorente. We're going to hear news about Calvin Phillips. Hopefully, we're going to hear news about Junior Firpo starting the game. So there's a lot of big talking points today. I would be worried if it was still the same lineup as the weekend. That's what I'll say. I'd still be worried, and I think it'd be more in swing of Everton if we do have the same side out of the weekend. I just don't think it's quick enough. I don't think it's as cohesive. But if there are changes, and this is why we talk on the room mill about depth, because we want there to be the same results with sort of the depth involved in the squad, if that makes sense, the replacements in the squad. But that is quite hard to do in any side in the world. But I think with a decent side, you know, Calvin back, I can see Leeds winning this one. But it's going to be a really tough game. It's going to be a really tough game. Both games were tough last year. You know, a lot of people think we went to Goodison and battered them. I remember saying that on my post match, but really it could have gone either way. And then they came to Ellen Road and beat us 2-1. A lot of people are forgetting that. So let's try to stay positive. I've said that in the video. I do think Leeds will win this one, but it's going to be very tough. I also think it's going to depend on that central midfield. That central midfield has to be adapted for me. Click and Rodrigo in there, not for me. I've said it multiple times. I want Stuart Dallas in there. And for me, Matthias Click and obviously Calvin Phillips in an ideal world. And we can see Rodrigo coming off the bench for Bamford. I know a lot of people want Rodrigo to start in the middle, but that midfield just simply has to have discipline against these top sides. And I would classify Everton as a top side, especially from midfield. They're still a very, very good team. And we need to be winning those midfield battles and you know, to have 2 strikers on the pitch. We're not going to play every team. Every team's not going to be like Manchester United. We know that. But it's just the defensive capacity. Leeds are going to have to defend in games. It's not all going to be about attack. And I do massively worry about Rodrigo and Click as a partnership. You know, they seem okay going forward together, a nice little unit. They're still not expert together going forward, but defensively there's just a huge problem there. And against any Premier League side who can pick you off, I don't want that. I'd rather have, I think Dallas and Click have got a little bit more, as I've said already in the video, a little bit more cohesion, understand the system a little bit more together, and I think Calvin there would really benefit us, you know, and we'd be able to defensively be strong. So that's what I think, guys. Let me know in the comment section below, of course. I hope you enjoy your day. It's a rubbish day, isn't it? As I say, let me know in the comment section below exactly what's going on. I'm going to start uploading on my Patreon. Okay, there's going to be exclusive Leeds content on the Patreon. So if you want to sign up, I'll put a link below. I've not uploaded there in ages, just for time restrictions and work. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, as always, guys. And I will catch you in a bit. Cheers.